Okay, I think we are officially live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, I'm not going to optimize my browser right now, Windows, but thanks for asking. All right, so, da da da. Just real quick, grab these. So I want the money. All right. So, real quick, just kind of remind myself where I'm at here. Try to get these three done today. And my ultimate goal is we should have no problems finishing up Sector 4. We will push into Sector 5 and probably go to at least the mid boss. And then tomorrow we'll wrap up Sector 5. So we'll get going on this here in a minute. But, well, hello, Witch. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to you, or good morning, wherever you are. Good night, whatever time of day it is. I hope it's good. First and foremost, I got to place my characters into operations. I'm a little hungry, so I'm munching on Ritz crackers. Please bear with me and forgive me. And we've unlocked Mandalore. Pretty sure I need to place somebody here. I do. I do. Mm, I can place that bad boy right there. Operation 2. Operation 2. Scion of Django. Confirmed. All right, so 5 characters at Relic 8, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon required. Okay? So if I want to use his whole team, I'm going to have to slap some relics on. 5 characters, Relic 8 doesn't seem to matter. 7-star, Gauntlet Starfighter. I'm pretty sure that's a Chimera sort of deal. 5 Mandalorians, Relic 9. As you can see, I have 0 Relic 9 Mandalorians. So I doubt anybody will be doing this mission, but yeah, we'll see. I cannot relic 9 5 characters. I can maybe do 2 if I scrap everything that I have. All right, Dathomir. Dengar, Mr. Twat Tambour, and oh my God, I have to give up him, him, and him. Oh, oh, it's cutting into my roster. All right, let's go look at Kessel. I didn't get any. Bees are a buzzin', breeze is a blowin'. It's a beautiful day in the holler. Holla! Well, I'm glad you're having a beautiful day there. Okay. Kessel. I got the place. That cat right there. And Kashyyyk. Okay. So we'll wrap up Kashyyyk today. Looks like we're preloading everything but Kashyyyk. And then tomorrow, I think we might make our Blitzkrieg on Zepho. Try to get it done. And probably save the 3rd star for Mandalore for the last day. But I'm not sure. I need to read the plan. But all right. Somebody filled my assignment here and here. And let's check this one. Seems like I got to put 2 days in a row giving up my grief karga for the uh, for the guild. For the guild. All right, I think that's everything. Yep. All right, so that's all my platoon assignments. So let's go ahead and we will skip phase 4 fill operations. Double. They had to, because we had Mandalore officially unlocked. They had to do a new hot bot, so they ended up sending out 2 messages. So I suspect he's automatically in the leader slot. I mean, this is obviously going to be a long-term goal, and I think that goal is going to change depending on if we're able to 3-star it without having wide access to this. But this is almost 1 million. So, I mean, that obviously very clearly. Sorry, there's a golden doodle up here. Hi, Teddy. Are you begging Ritz crackers? Do you want a Ritz cracker? Would you like a Ritz? Come here, buddy. There you go. Open up. There you go. Good boy. I don't know if Ritz are good or bad for dogs, but he's spoiled. I'm excited to check out Mandalore. I've only seen like a few minutes of video. I mean, and it looked okay, but it was also like Arnold's videos. Arnold's videos. So he's obviously stacked roster-wise. All right, did I never... Whenever an ally is critically hit, they gain 8% turn meter advantage and crit damage up for 1 turn. That's a new... I don't remember that data disc. That's intriguing. Let's slap it on. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Okay. So we're just gonna push rebels right now. Pretty hardcore. Should be wrapping up his feet, but he's just an awesome character in general. So we'll stick with him. Nice. This team feels good. This team feels really good. Boom. Global feet gone. Global feet. I think she needs to survive. Okay. Well, I don't want to burn up all of her stamina. So let's maneuver on our plans here. We'll just shift over to CLS. Hopefully that'll be good enough. But then we'll use that team on that because she needs to survive. That damage missing from regular Chewy is noticeable and painful. Let's just, yeah. Nice. That data disc that slaps on protection disruption and healing immunity is just absolutely clutch. See? No protection. Protect, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like it a lot. All right, dog. You have one more Ritz. There you go. I'm going to have one more. And I'm going to stop eating on stream. I do apologize for eating on the stream. I had lunch. Sat down and ate right before when I was prepping to come on, and it just wasn't enough. My tummy's still a little rumbly, so I just needed a little bit extra. Oh, fucking! I know they're easy to kill, but god damn it, the stuns on counterattacks and out of turns, it's just obnoxious. God darn it! Gosh darn Ewoks! All right. Nice. Okay. And Ewoks. This is gonna be. It is gonna be what it is. We're just gonna keep going. I don't see Logray, and we don't have Nisa, so that's a plus. Let's see if we can't at least stop him from reviving anybody. All right. Well, it's very manageable now, even with all my guys stunned to hell and back. Thermal detonators are doing my job for me. Could they take enough turns? I mean, are they getting enough turns? I'm a little concerned. Good God. Scout's just like, I don't fucking care. I'm just going to kill your entire team. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's grab these. There's some useful stuff here. Damn Ewoks. Okay. All right. Okay. Eh. I guess it was close. I'll run it again. I guess I could run like Mon Mothma or something like that with her passive debuffs and some rebel fighters, but Pippi. Pippi Bay. Come here, kitty. No? Okay. You're just passing through? Oh. Come on. Okay. So with this guy, we got to get this guy out the door right away. And of course, they took out Chupio, so like my buff dispel is gone. And that doesn't work. Oh, there is a cat behind my monitor right here. Pippi. Pippi. Come around here. If you want to come say hi, come say hi. But you're not going to get through right here. Hi. Goddamn Ewoks. Ooh. We're going to do some expensive energy today, but we want to hit our goals. All right, we're going to do Inquisitors for the accuracy down. You can't fit under. Okay, hang on. I got to help a one-eyed cat. Oh, give me just a second. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Okay. There's Pippi, the one-eyed cat. Oh, I saw that coming, right? We knew that was going to happen. One accuracy down for the whole fight. Teddy, leave that cat alone. Teddy, come here. These freaking animals. And that is just the same stuff that's been in all the others. I don't ever really feel a need to pick those up. I think I've seen one tether tech and like one speed boost, but I mean overcharge protection for the data cards is not a bad purchase. All right, so we got to do Leia surviving and no GL. So Leia surviving shouldn't be a huge problem, but they do have Jar Jar, so he can absolutely mess things up. And then I'm hoping no GL, and we just throw Bane with like Malik in there. Have you ever tried to play Galaxy Heroes with a cat on you like this? Okay. All right. Um, so we got to get that gone, do we not? Hi, Pip. Whew, these guys are thick. All right, but that's gone. Ooh, damn, Rex. Is this gonna wipe them? I got Jar Jar out. All right. Hello. Yeah, the cat is the boss, Leah. How are you doing today? Yeah, she runs this entire household. You can ask her mom. Hi, Pippi. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Hi. Yes, I'm talking about you. People on the internet are watching you be adorable. You good girl. Good, 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 good. Good to hear that all is fine. All right, so no GL. So let's go ahead and we'll give Bane a go. See how that works. Or I could do Inquisitors. See if they interact the same way as they did in that Galactic Challenge, and maybe I can get some accuracy downs while I'm here. Oh, dude, cat, come on. You're getting out of hand. Well, we do not have a taunt ignore. Ooh, okay. So all that extra true damage just completely deleted the shield generator. So that's the non-GL solution for sure. Hi, Pip. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? I can't see. Hi. Oh my gosh. So that wasn't so bad. Okay. So there you go. Inquisitors seem to be the way to go for that. But most importantly, sure, why not? Let's head on to Sector 5 and we'll see what's what. Hopefully there's some synergy to some of these. Evasion down. Ooh. Well, Rex is a Phoenix. Master Quart. Oh my god. Pippi, hi. Okay. Double down on Qui. So win 10 with Master and normal Qui-Gon surviving. Okay. So Rex is a Phoenix character, so that helps. Oh, Bane's the mid boss? I mean, luckily he's not rocking with the rule to win with General Veers in your squad, win with only light side. Ooh. I'll take another one. Um, I doubt these next however many data disk nodes are going to make a huge difference in this. So it might be the time to switch to here to make some of these feats a little easier. Um, and I've completed the golden path global already, so that's not going to factor into anything. Okay, there you go. There you go. You're wearing out my arm, but you're not blocking my view of everything. Hi, sweetheart, you good girl. Your tail's twitching though. Are you pissed off? Are you about to attack? Okay. All right. Well, there's one down, and then one more battle in the global feat. Wait, did he call her to assist randomly? Is that what I just saw? His random assist was her? Oh, yes, thank you. So this came from BotCon. I'm a big Transformers fan, massive Transformers fan. Maybe one day I'll do a walking tour with a camera so you can see some of my collection. It's a Megatron print that was exclusive to BotCon. When I moved it the other day, it kind of came out of its border here, but it's signed by Frank Welker, so he's the guy that originally did Megatron in like the cartoon from when I was a little kid, and in a bunch of the other Transformers projects. And then this was from GalaxyCon. It's exclusive to that one. Uh, to me, from Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. Uh, I also got to have a video call with Peter, so I got to talk with him for a few minutes, and could not have been a better experience. Such a wonderful person. And then I think you can't really see this one. Let me see if I can tilt the camera over. So this one is in Winchester, Virginia. They have a wonderful art museum, and they hosted an Alex Ross exhibit. Now, Alex Ross kind of made his bones by doing a comic called Kingdom Come. It's kind of an alternate universe, like dark future tale with like the Justice League and Superman and whatnot. Very, very famous comic. And so he brought a bunch of his artwork, and he does art for everybody. Like he's not committed to any one group. So he'll do DC, Marvel, he'll do whatever. Um, so this was an exclusive print of the Justice League. It's number 216 of 1,000, and it's one of two pieces of his that I got signed because I stood in line for 3 hours to meet him, and he's free autographs. Like if, as long as you bought something or brought something, he signed it. He wasn't charging for anything. Again, could not have been a nicer guy. Um, and I've got more pieces scattered throughout the house. I might bring some more over, but the wall space here is kind of limited. Um, I shifted these around to have here because here hanging originally I have a print from as an Overstreet comic price guide. It's like blown up into a poster as a cover for one of the Overstreet price guide books, and it's signed by John Romita Sr., who just passed away not that long ago. But I moved it to a different spot. And then I've got some Neil Adams sketches signed by him, like his hand sketched stuff hanging over there. And then I have two more Transformer prints that were part of a show that was in Japan, and an art gallery in South Carolina secured a bunch of them, and so I snagged two of my favorites. They were very pricey, but they have like the provenance on the back, but I had them professionally framed, so with like UV protecting, like museum glass or whatever they call it, you know, at when you go and you spend like $150 to get like more or less an 8.5 by 11 print framed. Yeah. Yeah. They, I think I'm like a lot of middle-aged men, you know, as I hit middle age, I started trying to buy some of my youth back. Luckily, some of these collectibles come along with experiences and stories, and then some were just things that I purchased. Um, the stories and the experiences are to me more valuable than the art, but I mean these it just makes me happy. And then up here, like I said, maybe I'll take the camera for a little tour, or a camera for a little tour one day. I've got some Transformers and Star Wars pieces, some hockey stuff, and my Darth Revan lightsaber hilt is up there with a Darth Revan statue. My wife, I just have to give my wife credit and praise and everything else. She's amazing. She lets me have my stuff. She lets me have the things. Like our bedroom has a wall of display cases with nothing but Transformers and Star Wars and superhero stuff in it. A wall. A wall. We're talking 4 display cases. Like it takes up most of the wall. And I mean, she's just the best. She's the best. Not getting anything done without her. Oh, it's my pleasure, Lee. We get people over from time to time, but oh well, there goes that Cam. Um, but I can still get the global done. I could bring somebody that reses, I guess, but we do get guests over here at the house and whatnot, but they've all heard the stories and seen the stuff, so it's nice to get to show other people some of the stuff. Um, I'm a firm believer with art, especially art should be shared. Like everybody should be able to see it and experience it. But as far as I know, the only piece that I have that I would even remotely describe as unique would be that John Romita Sr. Signed piece, because I was like, oh, like this must have been a thing that they did, like he had a signing somewhere. And typically, if something exists, you can find an example of it on eBay or anywhere, I can't find anything else like it, nowhere. I found it leaning against a wall at an antique store in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Like my mom, when she comes out from the West Coast where I'm from, she likes to go out to Lancaster and go look at the Amish stuff. And it was just leaning against a wall. And I'm like, what is this? And yeah, I picked it up and I saw the signature and I'm like, like, is that too good to be true? Like it's just sitting here. But like I pulled up some signature comparisons on my phone, and like if it's a fake, it's a very, very good fake, and I need to probably go through the process of getting it authenticated. Um, but I've never seen anything even remotely close to it. So, sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah, 3PO, 3PO. But I'm gonna or Chupio. Chupio can do evasion down, but I'm gonna let him rest. This one will go quick, like a couple battles with him assisting everywhere. That'll go fast. It might have just been the nature of that last battle. Bad Batch. Let's see if we can keep him alive one more time. Uh, I my wife is just infinitely supportive of everything. I moved from home. I moved across the country to a place I'd never lived before, and other than like I've actually got some relatives on my dad's side down in Virginia, a few hours from here, but away from every all my friends and family, more or less. Um, so she's just been insanely supportive of um, whatever I need to do to in the house to kind of make it feel a little more like home. She's always been great with. Damn it. Okay. So he's just a little too low to survive through all this crap unless we can nuke him out quick. So I'll have to do those a little bit at a time. But yeah, an amazing supporting wife. She's any dream or goal I have, she's 100% behind, and only ever rarely, tries to get me to rein in crazy ideas. Yeah, we can do bounty hunters. As Jabba's technically a bounty hunter, but I'm going to see if I can't save him in case I need him for something specific. Like we have that saw note at the end, which I guess I'm not hitting today, so that really wouldn't matter a lot. But wow, okay, maybe I do need Jabba because they're just yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I won't. I won't be needing Jabba today probably. So, Hut Cartel, Hut Cartel, your Hut Cartel, and your Hut Cartel. So let's double down on it. There is a lot of toxicity. I hate it. I hate it. There's a lot of toxicity, like in fandoms, like people who are, oh, I love this thing, but they can't help but bash on it every chance they get. Um, you're seeing a lot of that right now with the acolyte. There's a lot of people bashing pretty hardcore on the acolyte, and I mean, I will admit, full transparency here, was not the biggest fan of the latest episode. I thought the first two were good. The episode they did on Tuesday night, I was not super thrilled with, but I'm also not going to be the kind of person that hops onto the internet and one tries to convince people that they shouldn't like something, I think that just needs to be up to everybody's individual. Like, hey, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And you shouldn't have to defend it or explain it. Um, well, there's a lot of that. Ooh, I should have killed that snow trooper and gotten the extra kill, but whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of that. Too much of it. Too much. Absolutely too much. Yeah, good vibes. We like good vibes. We like positivity. There we go. Okay, so I've got enough for 8 battles. So we'll make it to Bane and just past, and then we'll go and peek in at the territory battle and see. And I'll see what I can do. We have no special missions today, so there shouldn't be any restrictions on when I can start something. But so we'll head over there and we'll. Yeah, Acolyte is a new canon. I mean, I know they've done like the books and the comics in the High Republic era, so um, but I mean, I don't think any of those characters have crossed over from books or comics or anything like that. I mean, and let's be fair, the kind of the new trend for the Star Wars shows, um, with Andor and with Obi Wan. And Ahsoka, they've kind of had a slow burn going. Like it started off with a little bit like, hey, this is who everybody is. This is the why. This is the what. And then as you progressed on in the series, like it started ramping up and started getting good. And like Obi-Wan especially, people were bashing Obi-Wan, but I will watch that entire series over and over and over again just to get to that last duel between him and Vader. I thought that was absolutely masterful. And with Ahsoka, like the moment Anakin showed up, like absolute game changer for that. And then on top of it all, I was enjoying Balin Skull whenever he was on screen. And then when Thrawn, like, it was just a slow ramp up. And maybe knowing Rebels and knowing a lot of the backstory to a lot of the characters helped me, and therefore it wasn't as accessible to people who are a little more casual, like The Mandalorian. You didn't really need to know anything going into that. Like they hooked you with the cool, like he's a badass bounty hunter right off the bat, and then they really reeled you in with Baby Yoda with Grogu, and then you were off and running. You were committed. You were in. Oh, good. I get a couple bonus kills off this one. But yeah, I'm gonna give the show an absolute chance. Every show is allowed to have stinker episodes. Every show, and every show has had stinker episodes. There's not a single TV show that has ever been that has nailed every episode 100% of the time. Not one. I mean, and you look at like I think the biggest example of that in modern culture is probably Game of Thrones, right? Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it, got to the last season, and then all of a sudden people were like, what is happening? And I mean, I understand, like, people weren't, like, completely thrilled with how Game of Thrones went down in the end, but, it wasn't our story. We're experiencing somebody else's vision. It's probably not even, I don't even think it's George R. R. Martin's vision, to be honest with you, but they gave us the story they gave us, and we kind of have to judge the story based on what they gave us and not what our own expectations were. And so I'm doing that with the acolyte. I'm hoping that we can just chalk yesterday's up to like, hey, it's a slow backstory, like flashback episode, and when they come back to the modern times or the current time or whatever, everything will seem normal. I mean, there's some people who will argue that fan service is how you keep the lights on. Um, and to an extent, there is definitely some a point. You can definitely see some logic that fan service is what's going to get people there. Um, I mean, honest to God, and as far as I know, he's not showing up. But if they just show Yoda in one episode of this, because he's alive, he's around, he's there. If they just show him one time, would probably be enough to make everybody happy. But from what I've heard, is they're not bringing any of the legacy characters in because there should actually be multiple Jedi alive at that time that we're familiar with. But from the sounds of it, they're not including any of them, and I don't know whose choice that was or what the logic behind it is. Because like, why wouldn't you show us just a little bit of a younger Yoda? You know, ponytail, whatever. Just a little bit of a different look. But maybe they don't want to because of fan service in air quotes. They don't want to seem like they're pandering or whatever. I don't know. But they have their vision in their head and they're putting it on paper and they're putting it on the screen and we'll we'll see the end result soon enough. Like I think they're only doing 6 episodes. So that means if they're only doing 6, that means we're half done already. And I mean, and I know that there's some very epic looking, at least like Jedi stuff on the way because I saw the images of like the light whip and things like that, so we know there's some cool stuff coming. Or I mean, what should be cool. I know people were like chafing at the idea of a light whip, but I'm an old man. Let's just, I'm in my 40s, but I'm an old man. I've been around Star Wars forever. Like Star Wars has been a part of my life my entire life. The first movie I saw in the theaters as a little kid was Return of the Jedi. And I've read everything. Wizards of the Coast source books for the role-playing game, all the Dark Horse comics, like all that. Anything Star Wars that I could get my hands on and consume, I did because I grew up out in the middle of nowhere in Washington State. Farmland. Like we had 3 TV channels, no cable, we no internet back then, nothing. So I read and read and read and read and read and read. So like all the legend stuff, I know, I've been through all of it. And there was a light whip in the legends, so like, the light whip doesn't bother me. I don't know why people were lightsaber can't do. They just shut up. You were fine with the dark saber, but a light whip is tripping you up. Like it's been a thing. It's been a thing. Okay, General Veers. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. So I think I might hedge my bets a little bit. Let's do some speed. Let's do some protection. Let's do that. And let's where let's throw that in to make it a little bit better. Which means I'm now over by 1, so let's just drop that. Yeah, and I view I view Star Wars the same way I view music. It should be in a world where it seems like we're more and more divided. Like music and Star Wars, things of that nature, Marvel, DC, whatever, should be one of those things that we can unite around. Um, it should, in theory, bring us all together. I mean, at least a little bit in agreement. Like, hey, we have something awesome. We're alive when Star Wars is active. It might not always be here. Like that's another thing is Star Wars might not always be around. It just might not. It might go away one day, and we're lucky enough to be here for it and to experience it. So, okay, bye, Bane. Let's see if we can get Malik out. Nope. So yeah, I wish the fan base would. I mean, I haven't heard anybody be happy since like season 2 of The Mandalorian. Like that was the last time I heard universal praise from Star Wars fans. Was Mando season 2, and then like people were mad about Andor because it was slow and boring and whatever, and then people were mad about uh, what came after Andor. Yes, you know what? Bad Batch. People pretty much universally love the Bad Batch. I didn't see anybody say anything bad about the Bad Batch. So I forgot about them, but yeah, it's very very rare to find things that people are just like, "Oh, this was awesome." Like universal. Everybody just seems to want to look for flaws. And I mean, we can't judge the acolyte based on 1 week episode. We just can't. It's not doing a service to the show. It's not doing a service to us. And the bottom line is, I want them to keep making this stuff. And if the crap keeps happening where people are boycotting and people are trashing it and people are pissed, they're going to stop someday. They're just going to be like, this isn't worth it. Like you look at the mental health issues that some of these actors and actresses have had because of interactions with the fans, like Kelly Marie Tran and Daisy Ridley. I mean, say what you want about the stories or their performances, but they didn't write the scripts. They weren't involved in any of that. They were given a script and they were told to do the lines a certain way by a director, and then if the director didn't like the way they did the lines, they were told to do them again. And then the film, after they gave their heart and soul doing the best performances and the number of takes and whatever, then an editor at a studio went and tore it apart and put it together the way they wanted it to. So like you cannot hold them accountable. Like they didn't write the stories. It's ridiculous. And like Daisy Ridley was just like, all right, fine, I'm just off this social media shit. Peace out. And I think Kelly Marie Tran too. I think she was just like, I'm done dealing with this shit. Oh, it's nice to meet you too, Leah. Thank you for stopping in and thank you for chatting. I appreciate it. Um, unless there's something unusual going on in my life, I stream every day in one way or another. So you'll always find me on around this time. And then again, later in the evening, like after I've had my dinner, I'll usually come back and do something else. So look forward to seeing you again. You take care now. Oh, good Lord. He's all kinds of mad. Hey, we got a double. And I think that is the conclusion of Global Feats, except for the one to get the title. More of the same. More of the same. More of the same. Good God. I think it doesn't even matter. Well, hold on. What was this? Ability fatigue. Whenever an enemy uses an ability. Oh, that's a nice one to go with thermal detonators. So I can. Who do I want to slap around? Who do I want to slap around? Okay, hang on. Real quick. Sorry. Defeat 35 enemies with Phoenix characters. Attempt evasion down. Evasion down. It should be very fast with Chupio, but I gotta let him get some stamina back. Rex also needs to get some stamina back, and the rest of my Phoenix aren't really up to par for Sector 5, but yeah, and when either of these teams get going, it's just going to be ugly. Um, I can do a couple more Jabba battles, I guess, and then we'll go and see what's going on with TB. Oh, he does evasion down too on his basics. Have I not? I've used him a couple battles. Has he just not had to do his basic until just then? Or did it not land? I guess is probably the other part. I should have thrown that on him. I mean, I'll just keep using his basic. No need to chomp anybody. It'd be really nice if he got in on the mass assisting game. Well, that sounded like a follow. Okay. Leah Liam has followed. Donsenzi has followed. Follower goal met 20. Donsenzi, you are follower 20. You've just helped me achieve my follower goal. So thank you. Round of applause to Dosenzi. Thank you so much. On the march to 50. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Don Senzi. Sorry, Don Senzi. I'm old. I got to get my eyes focused. Really appreciate the follow. And to be that milestone, that's fantastic. It means a lot to me. Forty, 4 out of 50. All right, I'm on my way. Well, I mean, Oh, he's going to dodge that. Damn it. Appreciate it, Don Senzi. Doing my best. Just trying to be consistent. Trying to keep streaming. Um, yeah, every like helps, and every like, every follow, it's all very motivating to me. And people coming in and talking to me, it's all very motivating. And I'm having fun most of all. So I appreciate it. I'm not going anywhere, and I hope you guys just keep coming back. All right, one battle against the same team. Ugh. Progressing, progressing, progressing. You know what? Why not? Yeah, not going well, is it? Hopefully, Captain Rex can. All right, never mind. All right, well, so that's a lovely conclusion to Anafarta 17. No, I do not want to see you naked, but thank you for asking. It's extremely considerate. Trust me, there's a younger me that's kicking himself in there, kicking me in the nuts from the past for saying no, but I have to say no, respectfully. All right. So let's go check some stuff out. 0 stars to combat mission preloads. Once all other targets are met, target 160. So, other than the fleet battle, I can't really do a whole lot here. I mean, I guess I could hit here with just a random Relic 18, but I'm going to go take care of the other planets before I just throw a R18 out. And, I mean, Imperial Remnant, we need to do some work to get them up and running. So, let's just hit everything else and see what we can do other than the fleet battle right there. Oh, I know it's a bot. I'm just having fun. Just having fun. Okay. Empire. Ooh, my Lord Vader's in platoons. Normally he would go there, and then I'd use Inquisitors somewhere else. But I'm not getting it done probably with any other Empire team. So let's just do this. Oh, of course you go into stealth. I'm trying to get my robot to take you out. And you're going to revive right away with 50% health. Nope. Oh, nice. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll save that. We're going to need to dispel the Dothamir shit from the Night Sisters. Ow. Well, now is shit going to go downhill or am I going to recover? I mean, at least he's under damage immunity, so. Come on, big hit. Yeah, all right, she gone. That makes life a lot easier. Oh, there it is. All right, just like that. Ow. Son of a bitch. Should have used the ultimate when I had it. Pardon my French. Damn it. What a waste. What a waste. Okay. So I know it seems odd, and I'll go over this probably every single time. Not having him in the lead, they can't revive under him. And he can still get his ultimate, albeit much, much slower. And Darth Revan will put out Deathmark. So I can permanently get rid of somebody fairly easily. And again, this 10 count doesn't matter under him. Once they're dead, they're dead. All right, so there's one guy gone. Again, that'll just, the spread of the damage is now reduced. You know, they're just, I'm not going to be getting hit quite so much, quite so hard. It's almost a million crit. Jeez. See, and his basic will also prevent revives. So now hopefully, oh, she healed. Damn. And of course I'm stuck. Okay, she should be gone. He can't miss, can he? Yes, he can. Yeah, he can. It's Malicos and Lord Vader and them that can't miss. There we go. All right. It really bugs me that his stacks go away at the start of a new round. But like their cooldowns aren't reset, but like all their positive shit's gone. But she can't hear me. My wife's in her office, which isn't too far, like shouting, but you know. See if this does it. Yep. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. I effed up the first order, but you know, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the generated random numbers, the RNG, does not go your way. And in that turn, I needed one more to slip past, and it just wasn't there. Okay, so they definitely want us to do that. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, this will be the last day preloading. We'll 3-star this tomorrow. So we'll 3-star this tomorrow. We'll preload this till the last day and then go for the stars on it, is my guess. Yeah, I want to see if I can't get at least one team. Maybe I'll try to pump up the relics. Like my scout trooper's close. I think the only one that's not within a relic or two is um, yeah, see. I think the only one that's not within a relic or two is Stormtrooper. I mean, I guess I could bring Dark Trooper, even though he doesn't. It would be cheaper. Hi, what's in your mouth, Swallow? Oh, you're blowing air at me. Okay. Bye, Sam. Love you. Crazy kid. And then closed off. Why are those closed off? Are they worried about? They're probably wanting everybody to do this and this, and they're worried about breaching if they have too many battles opened up. So deploy dark side to 310, light side to 390, and mix to 200. Okay. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna do this one first because they want the ghost. So I'm gonna use Executor, but they want the ghost for that planet. For whatever reason, I could not tell you. He's just there to die. Still not quite used to how beautiful this looks and crisp and clean on the PC client. And I mean, we're still in beta. I'm hoping there's a lot of improvements coming to make it even better. But it's very rare I even get a turn with Ghost, much less something useful like putting Razor Crest under stealth and getting his ability out there. And look at that. They didn't. I think that is the record for how long the Ghost has hung on in this for me personally. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Ooh, this one's not going my way. Losing Boba hurts quite a bit. Let's get the taunt back up at least. Because now their Boba's going to come in and do that, which is what I wanted to do to these guys. Death Star's close. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We got to get him gone to have a chance. Okay. This might be one of those where I just end up taking it to the second usage of the Death Star. Okay. And I'm less worried about him getting nuked out of existence. That sucker is avoiding the exposes. And the stuns. Hi, kiddo. Do you want to come around? You want to come around and see? You want to come say hi, buddy? And here is the man himself, Sammy. We doing spaceships. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Is that Daddy's ship? Is that Daddy's big ship right there? Is that you on camera? Are you seeing yourself? Yeah. Are you going to make faces? Are you leaving? All right. Bye, buddy. I love you. Oh, Teddy, what was that, bud? You okay? Kid went running one direction. The dog came running from the other. Are we going to get it? 2 turns? Yeah, this will probably finish him, but we've been here long enough. All right, we'll come back. Well, hi, Ted. Hi, Teddy. Are you coming to say hi? Are you coming up? You're coming up. Oh, Golden Doodle on stream. Golden Doodle on stream. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, Teddy. Hi, good boy. Do you need something? Do you need to go potty? Or are you just alone? No, you don't get any more Ritz crackers. Okay. Good boy. You good boy. Okay. You are, dude, you're as far up as you can get. Trust me. Oh, hi, mister. Yes, you're a good boy, Teddy. Hi. Yes. Hi. Can you look at the camera so people can see your mug? That's right. Ow, ow, your claws. Ow, your sharp claws, dude. Okay, okay, okay. Dad's wearing shorts, buddy. You're done. Thank you, though. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. And I'm stuck behind a TIE fighter. Let's wiggle. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna have to feed some turn meter to the Chimera, aren't I? Oh no, it's the Executor. Never mind. Or the Executrix. Yeah. We got a little stuck. Let's bring out the backup tank. He's not going to last long, though. Oh, we got a kind of a clutch dodge, at least. I could just get a couple of assists. Just a couple. I'm not asking for a lot. Damn. Okay. Well, if I can get one more reinforcement out, let them kill each other or kill themselves for a minute. Okay. I think we're fine. Good God. Touch and go today with the fleet battles. Do you need to go potty, buddy? Do you need to go bathroom? Do I need to pause this and take you out? Okay. Okay. Well, folks, the dog is coming knocking. I got to put this on pause for about 2 to 3, 4 minutes just to get him outside for a quick break. I'll be right back. And we are back. Oh, got the dog handled. He wasn't lying. He needed to go. So what are you going to do, right? And just doing a quick read through an email. Okay. All right. So yesterday we did the good old JMK up here, which we're just going to go ahead and do again. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to do this? She ended up working out okay, but I had Mace, and he ended up not making it through. So I kind of felt like it was overkill having her handmaiden and Mace there. And I didn't send her, but it seemed like it was okay. So I'm probably going to do that. Because, yeah, I think I sent him. It was her, the two boys, him, and Mace. And Mace just seemed like Mace was fine. He made it a long time, but I felt like we needed some damage. Because it was slow. I mean, it felt safe. I never felt like I was in danger, but I felt like I needed more damage. So I'm kind of wondering, throw Mace in here. I mean, damage between these two really isn't the problem. Um, throw Kellerin in here. Could be interesting. I mean, I'd love to be able to use Cam, but his bonus is just, you need to have that whole Galactic Republic thing going on. I could throw Anakin in, I guess. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's get him gone. There we go. That feels pretty good. We should be fine to save the ultimate till the start of the next one. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. If we don't get one of these guys out here in the next couple of... Hmm. Oh, perfectly. Perfect. Keep him going a little bit longer. I'd feel better if that damage immunity was available, but it is what it is. Something is something has got my guild all fired up. Did somebody have to bow out for something, or did they leave the guild? It would be really unusual for someone to leave the guild in the middle of the thing, but there's some chaos going on. There's some chaos happening out there in my guild. All right. Okay. Give me just 1 second to try to see what the hell's happening here. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's got people so tizzied, but it's nobody's problem. Nothing anybody needs to worry about. Not even me, really, because there's nothing I can do. It's an officer issue, and I'm not an officer. Okay, well, he just fucking shit the bed completely with that attack, didn't he? Yes, it's just a little slow. Without, I think, without maybe the extra buffs from the other Padme, the extra heals and protection over time and stuff, which would translate to more damage for him. So maybe she has to be in this team no matter what. Maybe that's just the way it's got to be. At least for TB. I don't think it matters as much for Grand Arena, but I mean the cycle is pretty good. It seems like when she's not up, she's close. So I mean it's really hard to complain about that. Ooh, 3 turns. Now we're doing. Now we're gonna find out. Ooh, it's a solid hit. That attack seems to miss a lot. I mean, they without that tank being there, they hung on for 3 turns without anybody really getting in too much trouble. She is not very durable outside of GAC, though. I can tell without the extra buffs from the Omicrons running, she seems very fragile, and she's got no recovery. I mean, she gets a little passively from some of the others. But yeah, I kind of wonder having old school Padme in here would probably be best, and then not him, but another Jedi because he's useful in other places. But or Barris, or I've heard speculation like Echo from Bad Batch. Yeah, that gets dodged a lot. That's like the third dodge I think I've seen And just this wave. There we go. So it finally hit, and you know, it's 80K, give or take, between the two shots. So, all right, we're wrapped up here. So now we can take a look at Zepho, Mandalore, and I've done the fleet battle here. This is kind of my low priority. These two planets I kind of want to give my attention to. Especially this one. So I've never done this fleet battle before. Gauntlet Starfighter required at 7 stars. I just have that kind of feeling, right? Clear fleet. Empire. So we want to do him. And do we want to start him? He doesn't need to start to give the cooldown bonuses from Interceptor, right? So I could do that just to have another tank out there. Or am I going to be okay doing... Normally I'd have Scythe out here. So maybe do that. Because really, we want Defender tanking. So maybe do this. Any thoughts, any opinions, any experience? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, the fate of the TB is not hanging on my performance on day 4. We're just preloading. So we got the Negotiator with the Marauder. Okay, so I rarely use Gauntlet. So dispel all debuffs on all allies and grant them protection up doubled for Empire allies. So that's... They got no debuffs. Steal physical inflict buff immunity. What's happening with Anakin? Unending can't be defeated. Gain stealth protection for 2 turns. Okay, so... So how long does that hang out on him? Or do I need to kill him once and then it'll expire? Okay. Well... No target lock, so that won't grant any turn meter until Darth Vader gets his turn. You know, let's go ahead and do some protection up. Just, Ooh. That was rough. Okay. You know, the problem is Mr. Anakin here can't miss. Okay, so I managed to play that right somehow. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I mean, it was way easier than Phase 1 Dark Side. So, all right. All right, okay. Um, he is in the lead, right? He's in the lead. Okay. So, he doesn't give or get any bonuses unless they're Imperial Remnant. And Dark Trooper does not benefit. Yeah, Dark Trooper doesn't benefit even though he counts. Okay. So we're going to take a quick pause down, collect that. Let's take a look at the Imperial Remnant here. Okay. So he's going to be the problem. Unless I just accept that he's not going to get the buffs. But, I mean, that's a long ways to go for him. But for him, I can take him to R8 right now. But as you can see, the last month's worth of characters have depleted me. And this is stuff that could go towards... This is stuff that could go towards Gungans. It could go towards Stap. So I'm a little torn. $396. Okay, so he got a combat mission done and the fleet done. So just any old team will work here. What did they have? Hold on, let me double check. They had some stuff closed off on Zepho. Oh, they opened it. Never mind. These two were closed off. So that's the unaligned force user. I mean, it's not worth a whole lot of points. It's this one. That and the fleet. If I get those two done for preloading, should be okay. All right, so let's take a look at, because I just kind of want to see the planet. Just any old relegate. So that means, I mean, Leia's this right there, and then hit Relic 9. Gosh darn. I need to look to see, like, are people doing Maul with this team, or are they just going all light side? Are they going all dark side? Does it matter? I mean, obviously light side's going to be cheaper for me. If cheaper can even be applied. That's an expensive relic. That's an expensive mission. Good God, that's an expensive mission. Okay. Well, let's just go play for a second. Let's clear squad. Let's just go see what we're looking at here. I'm going to save him for the Jedi mission on Zepho. But other than him being a little squishy and probably going to get nuked out. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and stun him just so we're not worried about his AoE. This is beautiful. Like, just the environment. It's really well done. Like, I recognize, like, you saw this in, like, the Clone Wars in the final season when they were on Mandalore. Oh, wait, hold on. What's that? This character has 200% max health and protection, and they gain retribution when they lose 50% and 20% speed. Okay. All right. So he's out. And this is only wave 1 of 2. Okay. I hate to use it just to use it, but I'm a little nervous about losing her, but maybe I'll use it right at the start of the next wave. Be okay? Yeah? Oh, okay, we have Moff Gideon. Okay. Hmm. Let's use it right now. Get him fractured, get him a little effed up. Oh, let's get him gone. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, he's got that same buff that Veers had. Um, granted, we're using a Galactic Legend when we're using her standard cast of characters, but this is feeling manageable-ish. All right. Now I just want him gone because of his damage. Although he's down to 1 stack. Yeah. I think it's safe to say this is game over. Ooh. Very close to losing her, but we got it done. Got it done. Okay. God, I wish I could try. I really wish I could try both of these. Yeah, that's a long-term project. I'm going to have to see what probably the expectation of the guild is probably going to be based on whether or not we can get the star on here or not. That's my guess. So I don't want to do anything super nutty. They want us to do combat missions. So we got Jabba. Yes, we do. We should be able to full Hut Cartel this. Yep. And put it on auto. I could maybe put other teams on auto, but this is the only one I ever put on auto. I only ever put Jabba on auto. I don't know why I trust him so much other than, I mean, the team is just exceptional. What time is it? All right, we've been on for about almost 2.5 hours, so we're going to be wrapping up here soon. One, because we're getting low on battles. And two, I'm getting a little low on time. So I'll probably do my battles here on Kessel. And then after talking to my guild leader, Wait, is this Kessel? Was that? Yeah, this is Kessel. Do my battles here on Kessel, and then talk to the guild leader about kind of what his expectations are. You know, does he want us to bring characters up for these fights, or is it up to us? And I'll come back after dinner and do Zepho, and you know, maybe if maybe with some wrangling, I can get that Dark Trooper Moff Gideon battle. Because I want to see it. I mean, that's the one bad thing about the planet having such high requirements is, I mean, Relic 9, Mandos. Yeah, I mean, and I knew about it. It's just, it's one thing to know about it and another thing to just kind of have it staring you in the face. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, it doesn't look like it matters. I need to save Jedi. I need to save Jedi. I need to save Jedi and unaligned. And, you know, my options aren't with what I've done on everything else. I think that might have been the only battle I can do on Kessel. So I'm going to go and chit chat with my guild leader, see what he would, in a perfect world, like us to do, and then make a decision about maybe I'll just take the plunge and use every bit of material I have and get a team to be able to do this mission. Although I have a feeling, like, if he's like, hey, if you're going to level a bunch of stuff, prioritize this, which if that's what they want us to do, we'll do. But I mean, we're looking, you know, there's plenty of points just between these two things. And the planet only takes like, what, 396 million? So, I mean, if we're preloading it today, tomorrow, and finishing it on the final day, assuming everybody just does these and then deploys, and then these. I mean, this is where the big points are going to come from. So, I mean, yeah, like 120 million almost just from here. You know, and if we get the 50 from just these two missions over the next couple days, we should make it. So I doubt he's going to want us to do anything like mandatory, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and log off and come back after supper is had and finish up Zepho at any rate. And then if I have leftovers for Kessel, I'll throw them at Kessel. And if the guild leader wants us to do something, I'll see about doing that. But yeah, I don't. I could do. I mean, I have crystals I can throw at things. That's 4 days away. And if I scrapped all of this, yeah, I mean, I could get her done at the very least, and then maybe pump another one up to 8. That's a lot of materials. It's a lot of materials. That's scary stuff, man. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for this past couple hours this fine afternoon. I hope your day is going well. I hope your territory battle is going well. I hope your conquest is going really well. Believe me, I know how frustrating this event can be. It can feel like work at times, and that's my one big rule for a game is it should never feel like work. And so if it's feeling like work, take a break and come back and hopefully find a way to make it fun. But yeah, I'm hoping this is going well. We don't, I mean, unfortunately, this is the bad thing about Conquest is we don't know and won't know for 3 months how good this guy is going to be, the guy we're working for. we can assume based on history that he's probably going to be pretty good. But then we've got a couple stinkers coming out of this game mode too. So we won't know for a while what we're putting all this time and effort into. But we'll see. I mean, even if he is underwhelming, unfortunately, CG doesn't really have a history of punching these guys up. And frankly, with Bane, like all the other Conquest characters, kind of pale in comparison. So, we got us a good one a couple of conquests ago, and Queen Amidala's also proved to be pretty excellent. Yeah, I'll be back in just a couple of short hours, 2.5, give or take. I'll put out a tweet, and then you can catch me on YouTube. You can catch me on Twitch. You can catch me on X/Twitter, whatever it is in your head. It's officially X, but I call it Twitter probably 60% of the time. Anyway, so I'm streaming on all three of those. Just look up Streaming for Sammy. Or SFS Gaming. I need to update some of my logos. I can get into why I started out purely streaming for Sammy, and then I said, well, that's what I'm doing it for. It's not really like a brand, and I guess I should have a brand. And I know I'm doing air quotes like a douchebag, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do all of this stuff and do it as well as I can. All right, so again, thank you for your time. It means a lot to me. Appreciate all the chatting, appreciate the follows and the likes and everything else. Please share, spread the word. Not trying to take over the world, just trying to hit a very, 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 very modest goal, which I can do with your help and support. So, again, thank you. I will catch you guys in just a couple hours. Enjoy the rest of your day until we meet up again.